Yo! On today's exciting episode, we will be making the automatic ore processing line, or that's the goal anyways. We'll see how far we get. I don't know, I haven't really planned this out super well. Last time we did battery stuff, and I was like, I don't know what the point of this was, because I can make battery buffers without the battery. Comments, very thankfully, informed me you put the battery inside the battery buffer, and that's how it works. Who would have thunk? So basically it was not all for nothing, and now I need to finish doing it so that I can actually fill the batteries. I think I used this candy machine to fill them. So yeah, step one is going to be to make the candy machine, and then we're going to, continue on with the ore processing. I did play for several hours off camera, just trying to hammer out some stuff that wasn't that exciting. Basically all you missed, I made a basic fluid extractor, and then I made a basic fluid canner. To be honest, I don't even remember what I was using them for. I think I was mostly trying to get molten redstone, which I have here. And that I only wanted because I was looking at the recipe for vacuum tubes in the assembler, and it requires molten redstone. Because yeah, it looks a lot cheaper, and so now I've got that. Beyond that, I was just smelting stuff and whatnot. It wasn't that interesting. But the comments did also inform me that the crossbow, like other Tinker stuff, has an XP level, and you can put modifiers on it and whatnot. Weirdly, same deal for the iron bolts. I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work. But basically, if I shoot these a bunch, they'll be stronger, and then I can get modifiers and upgrade them and stuff, so might need to grind that out for a while. But anyways, first things first, basic canning machine, because again, I need the battery buffer to have a battery inside of it, and you can't fill up a battery unless you have the canning machine. So, looks like it requires 2 circuits. I don't have any circuits, but let me see if I can mass produce some stuff, I'm feeling much better today compared to yesterday. I am much less eepy. I slept like a freaking baby. So, it should be an excellent time, a fun episode. More glass, oh my god. Okay, so let's see. Vacuum tube is circuit number 5. Needs glass tube, copper wire, and steel rods. And then I just need to pump in this molten redstone. I'll get a pump here, get a raw iron fluid pipe there, bonk, bonk, and load her up. Oh, that's on the output side. That's not gonna work. Okay, you take the fluid back. Thank you. I've decided to use a fluid tank to hold this since it's portable and it won't lose all the liquids. And yeah, apparently the assembler needs like a lot of different liquids, so it seemed like a pretty good way to handle that since I'm just gonna be putting stuff in and out of it constantly. So yeah, pretty good solution, I'd say. All right, let's try the top. I think it can go in through the top. I'm not positive. Pump. Oh, I gotta do the pump first. Pipe. There we go. Okay, pump, pipe, wrench. There we go. That worked. All right, we're making vacuum tubes. Nice. Hell yeah. So this should be quite a bit more efficient than just crafting it by hand. So let's see. By hand, to make one, I need 5 copper things, 2 steel rods, a red alloy, and a glass. Versus to make 2, it's 4, 4, and 2. So yeah, it's much cheaper. It's just molten redstone, which, I mean, yeah, this is better. Okay, just trust me, this is a lot better. All right, let's see what else I'm gonna need here. Pretty sure I already bulk crafted a lot of resistors. Yeah, I have a stack and a half of resistors. Well, that's nice. And 3 boards. So let's see here. Yeah, I think I just need the red alloy cables. Shit, don't have any. Okay, let me do that. I'm currently making 2 stacks of steel rods for the recipe that I just showed you. So that'll be nice to have. But I'd say the bulk of what I was doing off camera was mostly mining tasks. I think I did that one on camera. Let me see if I can find which ones I was even doing. It was mainly this one, the quartzite veins one. This was a huge pain. Oh my god. I was running around the nether for the longest freaking time. But eventually I did find one, and I mined out, as you can see here, what was needed. So that was good. I was also briefly looking for a mica deposit, although admittedly I didn't search for that long. But yeah, I was doing a lot of that type stuff, so you really didn't miss anything interesting, I swear. Also made a bunch of rubber and, other such stuff like that, so the usual. There's probably just gonna be more and more of that off-camera stuff as I get deeper into this, just because, I mean, some of it can be a bit grindy, and that's not always the most exciting stuff to watch. I said exciting? Fuck. Put another one into the exciting jar. It's gonna need more glass tubes. Ball mold. Just me and my ball molds, you know how it is. I'll make a bunch of those. I have so much rubber dust, holy crap. Oh yeah, I also moved the miner to a sulfur deposit, so that's a thing as well. I'm trying to catch you up on so much, man. I was just like playing zoned out for the longest time last night. knocking out random little chores. Like, oh, what's now? It'll be helpful for sure. Oh my god, I have so much shit that I need to run through. Well, when I have the ore processing today, that'll work beautifully. All right, got my cables now. I think it's gonna be the boards that I run low on here, most likely. All right, there's 3. I think that is the boards that I'm lacking now. Yes, it is. I could make 8 at a time pretty easily with that. Okay, yeah, I'll probably do that next. But anyways, for now, I think 3 will be enough for the canning machine. All right. Oh, no. I used the 10 cables that I needed on an earlier recipe. Okay, there we go. All right, for real this time. Candy machine. Bink, bunk, boom. Let's see. Let me mark that quest off. Another loot bag for the collection. Yeah, and I also got even more loot bags. We're now chilling at 15. I think my plan for now is probably I'm going to keep saving those until MV and then combine them all and get like a little head start on MV stuff. We'll see. If that's a bad idea, someone tell me before I do it, you know? Faster steel production. Oh, that sounds very exciting. Okay, so how do I actually fill one of these batteries? Maybe a small battery? Okay, so I just put it in the canner with one of the energy dusts or whatever. And these I get, it's like from cadmium ore in this case. Oh, it's Failurite gives it as a byproduct. Okay, so it looks like cadmium you're actually supposed to get from the byproducts. For now, at least. Well, let me see if I can make that happen. I think I have a little bit of Failurite. Ah, okay, I have 100 right there. Perfect. Let me get this running for the cadmium. Really need to make an ore washer. Tired of dumping it in here every time. So that's running, so that'll be one source. Sodium will be washed out of glauconite, which I do have glauconite. That was one of the things I mined yesterday. Looks like I have 34, so that's not too shabby. I'll need to run that through the crusher, or the grinder, sorry. Got all my words mixed up. I'm very silly like that. And then for lithium, we'll have to find a salt deposit, which I have still not done yet, despite all this. So I'll have to go looking for that. I'm not sure if I want to do that today or not. Let me see which one is the best, actually. Looks like lithium's the best. That's no huge surprise there. And cadmium's second, and sodium is the shittest. Gotcha. Well, I just want to get it up and running, to be honest with you. The priority today is very much the ore processing. Ore processing. I want to get that shit going. All right, so I'll centrifuge that very slowly, but it'll get done eventually. Let me empty this chest out. I got so much shit in here. Oh, there's one cadmium right there. Well, we're well on our way. Need to grab some of these glass tubes that I've been making. Should be a good bit now. Yeah, over a stack. Very nice. I'm just gonna let this run until the redstone runs out, and then I'm gonna swap over to making boards for a little bit with the refined glue that I have over here, which I have quite a lot of. 48 buckets worth. That'll last a good bit. Copper foil, wood planks, and half a bucket of glue, or around half a bucket. So if I made 32 of these, that'd be 2 sacks copper foil, 32 wood planks, and some glue. So let me go get that. I'll run 32 copper ingots through the bending machine to get the foils. I've already got the planks that I need, and then the glue I'll hand feed. This might be too much energy, but hopefully not. No more cadmium dust so far, but we have quite a few to go still. Fingers crossed it'll hit. I mean, even once I'm out of this stack, actually, I have more over here that should be coming out. Yeah, there's a whole stack right there. Let me see if I can calculate how much glue I'm gonna need. If I dump this in. Okay, it's a weird amount. Ugh, god damn it. Why 576? That's so... Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, there's a second cadmium dust, so we got the battery figured out now. I'm gonna keep this whole process running because I will need a lot of circuits. This is gonna be quite a few circuits whenever I'm finished making it. There's the quest, thank you very much. All right, so that's running now. Oh boy, looks like it is not in any rush. How long is that? 80 seconds per operation. Okay, well, you know, let me put some more glue in there. Clearly gonna need it. I think I need like 3 more actually. If I go over, it's fine. This refined glue is super easy to get. Anyways, quest done. Another loot bag for the pile. More glass to take out. I should really automate the outputs of these machines. That would be smart and not even hard. So maybe I'll do that actually. I guess I should be shooting my crossbow while I'm just chilling. gonna level up. Let me see how much it's leveling every time I do that, actually. It's 21. 21 for both. Oh, and you can pick it back up, I think. Okay, and they're both still at 21, so you must have to actually shoot monsters with it. Kind of cringe. Okay, but you can definitely return them, so that's good news. Maybe I should make a mob farm just to train all my shit on. Also, a lot of drops. Who knows? Let me see. Whenever I do combine these into MV loot bags, what are they gonna have in the loot pool? Some general circuit stuff, you know, good things to have for sure, and a chance at some harder machines to get. Oh my god, that holds 4 million liters of fluid. That's crazy. And a crop matron. Ooh, that would be fucking sick, I think. I get all my crop stuff mixed up. I think that's a good one. Some really good bolts, evidently. Some random tools throughout, you know. Oh, somebody actually mentioned the quest that gives mending moss. I think I did that a long time ago, but or did I put that on something? Like, I'm pretty sure I have it, but I didn't put it on anything because I didn't know what to put it on. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh yeah, here it is. Ball of moss. Or does it not work? I feel like there was a quest that said it doesn't work. Whatever, I don't know. There's some memory in there relating to it. What was I doing? Dump some more in here, keep this running. Boom, there's 16 circuit boards, very nice. All right, so then it has one more operation going there and we'll have half a stack. Clearly went way overboard with the glue, as expected. All right, I guess I should hook up the canning machine. I know this wire is starting to get a little bit long, so I'm gonna see some loss on it. But I rarely run these machines at the same time, so I'm not too worried about it. Probably gonna, you know, be strained pretty soon here, but, you know, we're playing it by ear. Well, I should set the miner back up. Apparently I don't have it running right now. One thing at a time. All right, so we got our canning machine here. So I need to go find the batteries. I don't really know where the hell I put them. Aha, there they are. I think I just need the one for the time being. I stick this in there with the cadmium. Oh, it's pretty quick. Okay, nice. And voila! Small cadmium battery. No charge in it, but... Oh! There we go. Got a quest. I don't know which category that's going to be in. Storing and transforming EU. Yeah, makes sense. Oh wow. Quite a few reward options here. Not really sure which one to pick. Well, I can always get more of these if I want. I can't get a loot bag. Also, gambling is fun, so you know how it is. If I keep the bolt there, is that going to work? No. Okay. Bit of a shame. Oh, but it does work if I have it in that slot. Okay, cool. Oh, and it auto loads. Okay, that's why I was so confused. I'm trying to figure out how to load it back again. Oh, but if I keep it there, then I can't pick them up again. Okay. Well, I guess in my inventory is the best place for it then. Anyways, moving on. So now the battery buffer is the next thing that I need, I do believe. Okay, so I read this. Basically, it puts out an amp, 1 amp per battery that you have inside of the buffer. So, gotta watch that. The cables I'm using right now are 4 amp, so yeah, I can use 4 batteries at once of one of these bad boys. But anyways, let's go ahead and make it. Actually, quite simple, to be honest. Went ahead and grabbed the boards out of there as well, so we can use that right now if we want. Oh, and I got 2 more cadmium now, so I guess I'll go ahead and make that into a second battery. This is supposed to be the ore processing video. It's kind of just the battery video so far. There's the second battery. Oh, you know what? I should probably make some more red alloy. I think for the circuits, that's now going to be the one thing that I don't have, like, a lot of. But simple enough to fix. I have plenty of copper and plenty of redstone. Not so much redstone, actually. I should probably set up a miner on a redstone deposit. That would be smart. All right, got my 4x10 wires. I should be able to make the battery buffer now, I think. All right, battery buffer acquired. Oh, I got an achievement. Wow. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. This is what it is. Just kind of like a pretty standard hole-looking thing. And then the inventory. Oh, okay. Nice and simple. Just plop your batteries in there, and then I think they get charged and whatnot, as you would expect. I don't know if they eventually, like, I don't know if there's like a lifetime applied to these or not, but I suppose we'll find out. I also wonder if it keeps its inventory. It does not. Okay, good to know. Okay, got my red alloy wire. Let's see, how many circuits can I make? Hey, 13, pretty good. And now we're limited by, more vacuum tubes. Gotcha. But hey, I mean, 14 circuits. That'll last me a good little bit, I think. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's see here. Planning this out a little bit. I just want the most basic possible system ever for the time being. So pretty much everything gets macerated at least once. Then I think I'd want to I think I would then want to run it through an ore washing plant. Then we got to macerate it again, and then we centrifuge it. And then that will put pretty much everything into dust form and give any byproducts that we want. However, it will be very slow, and I'm not really sure there's any good way to get around it being slow, if I'm being honest with you. Definitely going to approach this from the make the bare minimum first and then improve it as I go. I'm not gonna, sit there and try to min-max all of this before I even make the basic version. So yeah, I'm just gonna make machines I need for the time being, and then we'll upgrade it as we go. There's our singular macerator, which I'm sure will be more than enough to meet demand, right? So if I use the ore washer, I'll get even more byproducts, which would be really good, but apparently it is even slower than the macerator somehow. But I want those byproducts. And again, most simple version first. I'll upgrade it as I go. So yeah, we'll just do the basic ore washer for the time being. See how it goes, see how the vibes are, and we'll improve from there. So there's our washer, and then I've already got the centrifuge over there, but I will need to macerate them a second time once they've been washed, I do believe. Macerate, wash, macerate again, then centrifuge. Okay, well, I'm gonna make 2 macerators then. So definitely, the one's already gonna be too slow, so I'm definitely not gonna run it twice. All right, second macerator. There we go. Okay, so I think, that should work for pretty much anything. I'll have to, again, most basic version first. I will have to figure out how to do, how do I insert a dust into this? How do I insert crushed ore into the middle of this? But I'm gonna answer those questions at a later date. I just want to get the fundamentals working here. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull this down. We are gonna put this in the expansion. Let's do a little, planning here. So inputs will be over here somewhere. It's pulled into the macerator right there. Macerator outputs into the, the washer? Yeah, the washer. Washer goes into the macerator again. I think I'm gonna give a little bit more room between machines if I can help it. So macerator, washer, macerator, centrifuge, output. And I'm just gonna go steal a centrifuge from my old methane setup, since I don't even use that very often at this point. Just yoink you. Okay, so this is gonna be our 1.0, and yeah, obviously not very much to it. But the main reason I like it is because I'm pretty sure this will handle any ore I put in there. I think everything can go through this basic system. And then upgrading it, I should be able to just add more machines to the sides of each of these steps, hopefully. And yeah, that's the plan. So let's see if I can get it actually running here. I think I'll power them from the top. And then as far as the battery, I want to put it right in the middle for minimum amount of lossage, or as much in the middle as it can be. I'm thinking, oops, probably right there for the batteries. And that's going to be a lot of loss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loss by the time it, well, 7 loss by the time it hits the centrifuge. Let me see how much the centrifuge uses. The centrifuge is quite cheap, so that's actually fine, or at least for what I'm looking at here, they all seem to be pretty cheap. Looks like the macerator is also, oh my god, so cheap. Super, super cheap. What in the hell? Okay, well then the ore washer is the only one left. That would be potentially of concern. Okay, so the ore washer is definitely the most expensive by a pretty large margin, but it's also the closest to the power. So that should be fine. I think so doing the very quick math there, hit or miss. I think if I run 2 generators into this, which will be fine because it'll have 2 batteries in there, 1 amp, 1 amp, that should be 64 volts per tick, which looking at the recipes definitely should cover everything. So I think we'll be fine, just 2 generators into the battery, and yeah, that should be money. And then for efficiency's sake, I'm probably gonna run the generators just directly touching the faces of the battery. And for the sake of symmetry, I'll put 1 here on this side and 1 here on this side. So let me pull this down further, and then we'll go up here. I need to go make 2 more combustion gens. Let me do that. Okay, I just did a very large amount of crafting. Just kept running out of random little, intermediary products, but eventually made it all. So I've got the 2 combustion generators. Should be able to just come and hook them up. Oh, I'm gonna have to get more tin cables in a moment, but one thing at a time. Okay, so if I hit that and that, their output side should be facing the battery, hopefully. Not positive, but I have a really good way to find out. I just start giving them fuel. Yep, we are getting charge. Hell yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. Oh, nice, and the indicator on the bottom right actually shows you it as well. Damn, so we can hold 158,000 EU in here. That is pretty good, man. We have 64 input. It even shows the output that we're gonna have. Oh my God, this is gonna be sick. Okay, very happy about this. So now I need to get more 4x tin cables. I might actually up that, but let me have a look here. Well, I don't really need to go to 8x, I don't think. Well, I might need to go to 8x if I add more and more machines to this. Yeah, I mean, I can still hold this 4 amps. That's a lot. I don't think I'm gonna go over that even if I do, you know, expand this a bunch. I'm not like powering multi-blocks or anything, you know? I wonder how much cheaper it is to make it like this instead of crafting it with the rubber directly. How do I even get molten rubber? Looks like a chemical reactor is the answer to that one. It's much cheaper on the sulfur side of things. That's 1,300, my God. Looks like it's gonna be like, I don't know the exact math. It looks like it'll be a lot cheaper if I do it in the assembler. However, I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna do that right now. In the future, yeah, probably. That seems like it would be wise. Where's my sulfur? Oh yeah, it's over here. But I have plenty of sulfur, so I'm not that worried about it for the time being anyways. Love the cave sounds inside of my fucking base. Always a favorite thing of mine. Okay, make some more rubber the old-fashioned way. Mostly because I don't have another chemical reactor just lying around, so, you know. And then for the actual tin part of it, I think I'm just gonna run it through the wire mill. Should be nice and quick. Not as quick as me right now, because I got swiftness 2 after sleeping, bitch! I don't think you're a bitch. I was speaking just in general, you know, that wasn't directed at anyone, so don't be offended, okay? Thank you. All right, wire mill setting 4. Can do. Bink. Make me the wires, pretty please. Our light fuel's still running. Oh wow, it is still running. Or it sounds like it is. Oh, our oxygen buffer is full. What to do about that? I guess for now, I'm just going to cheat. Just gonna put it in this steel container because I don't feel like getting sidetracked. I can't do that. Never mind. Okay, hang on. What to do about that? I don't know what to do with oxygen. I guess I'm just gonna destroy it. I don't need oxygen right now. Not the whole thing, but you know, just a little bit. Hopefully nobody screams at me about that one. All right, there we go. That'll be running again now. All right, there's some tin and there's some rubber. I think I already had some rubber, but now I've got even more. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way, and the crafting table is a little unfortunate, but whatever. Anyways, that should be enough to get probably like a half or so of what I need, but we're getting close. Nice, batteries are fully filled. Okay, so I stick that on there. Bink. It shouldn't overload or anything because it is LV, so it'll only output 32 volts. We'll connect the, whoa, what did I do here? That's interesting. All right, we'll connect first machine. All right, our macerator, well, first macerator has power. There we go. Ore washer, looking at the output here, I'm kind of curious. It's doing 33 for some reason. I guess it can do up to 2 amps. That's all that it needed. Huh, anyways. And then I only have 3 more. So we're just 2 off. Let me go get the rest of it. I think it'll be done by now. Okay, and then I think the only other thing I'm gonna need is item pipes, which I might be out of actually. Got a small tin one. Honestly, I think I'm only gonna need a small with the current system. It's not exactly robust, you know? Yeah, let's make some more of those for the time being, see how it does. Oh, and we need an input and an output chest as well. Oh, there's 2 right there. What do you know? Probably gonna need to make it more than just a regular chest, but for now, it'll be fine. Okay, hook all that up. Okay, everything has power now. Do the items, think. I'm actually just gonna use a hopper for this input one. It's so much cheaper than making a conveyor. It's crazy. There's input, and there's output. To turn auto item output on for all of these. And I think we're ready to test this bad boy. Maybe I'll get some ore. Let's see, I'll take some copper. Maybe I'll try some weird ones that I don't usually do. Sure, yeah, let's do those 4. And yeah, let's run them through. I think this should be totally working now. Gonna look at the power usage and general speed and whatnot. All right, there we go. Goes into the macerator. It macerates very, very slowly. Current output, every once in a while it takes about 8, but not even constantly. Okay, that should go out. All right, and it immediately is not working, so that is fucking sick. Oh, I need to give it water. I forgot. Okay, damn it. That's gonna be a fucking pain. Okay, for now I'm just gonna hand feed it because I want it to be working, but I'm gonna also solve that. I'll just use this. I think I'm just gonna use that, but anyways. Oh. Didn't think that opened up right there. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna connect it to the other one. Seems far and away like the easiest option here. So I need 19 more to reach all the way. I'm pretty good at counting, no big deal. Ugh, I'm off by 2, and I don't have any more wood. Fine, let me go harvest. This is gonna be a really long episode, I'm pretty sure. Just kept yapping so much throughout. What can I say? I'm a yapper. My god, I love this lumber axe so much. What would I do without her? Such a beautiful creation. Okay, got my pipes. Alright, now I think the ore washer should be able to function. Let's see. Oh yeah, we are washing at the speed of a 90-year-old grandma with a hip replacement surgery. But washing nonetheless. Here's how our output's looking with 3 machines running. It looks like it's peaking at 41, which is totally fine. We go up to 64. And then once this gets... Wait, stone dust? Why is stone dust in there? Oh, whatever, it's still working. Oh no, it's not working. Shit! Damn it, I didn't handle the byproducts. No, it's all falling apart. Okay, so I need to make one of those thingies. Where is it? One of these thingies. Low voltage recipe filter. Let me go make one of these. This is why I just wanted to make the most basic version, because I knew there was gotta be edge cases that I was not aware of. These damn byproducts, I tell you. This thing is so fucking expensive. Oh no, I can't even make it, because I need polyethylene after all of this! Oh my god. Oh shit, what the fuck do I do now? I need polyethylene for it no matter what I do. That has rained on my entire parade, let me just tell ya. Is there any other way for me to filter this shit? Oh man, because polyethylene is like not easy to make. Okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe. Let me try. Need lightly steam cracked. Wait, that's heavy fuel. Light fuel. Severely steam cracked light fuel. Okay, so I need to make a spare chemical reactor first things first, I think. Hopefully I have the stuff for... This episode's running so long, I don't have time for this. But I want to do it. Okay, chemical reactor. Okay, so I need to put light fuel and steam in here. I think I can just do that manually. A little bit of steam. Okay, maybe this won't be so bad, actually. Ah. Oh, I was holding the steam and it was burning me. I was trying to figure out what was going on there. Ow. Stop it. Circuit 3. And then bink. Okay, so that'll make severely steam cracked light fuel. Shit, I need a distillery as well. This is so scuffed. Okay, I paused the recording for a bit while I did a bunch of stuff and figured out my life, but basically I've made molten polyethylene. That was definitely not on the agenda today, but I did it because I need it. It actually isn't all that complicated. I just don't have the, like, I'm not set up to really do it right now, so just kind of was throwing all the shit together. But basically with that, I should be able to make one of, where'd it go? These. There we go, that's now crafting. Okay, finally made this thingy, item filter. Holy crap, why was that so complicated? And with a little bit of more crafting, I make all this shit, and bada bing, bada boom. Low voltage recipe filter. Whew, goodness gracious, that was a lot, but whatever, knocked that out. Okay, thing was a little bit complicated. This is what it looks like, but I think I figured it out. I had to put what machine filter I want right there. So if I understand it correctly, now, only thing that's gonna be macerated will go into there. Then I assume if I then make a separate line over here for things that cannot be macerated, that should bypass that step. Like in the case of stone dust, can that be centrifuged? Looks like it can. So yeah, I'm gonna run that into the centrifuge then instead. Wait, no, that won't work. Okay, I'm just gonna run it straight into the chest then for now. And we will fix it later on. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that has fixed that. Yep, so all the stone dust went over there because that can't be centrifuged. The purified copper ore did go in here because it can be macerated. I said centrifuge a second ago, I meant macerated. So I'm pretty sure we are now in business. Let's make sure that... Okay, so the stone dust... Yeah, it bypassed, it went down there. Okay, I think this bad boy is working, hopefully. I want to see something go in here. I think it already did. So we have 58 copper ore right now. When this finishes washing, it should send it into here. So we're now at 57. This just finished. We're back to 58. Okay. Woo! Hell yeah. All right. Well, that's quite cool. It actually worked. We got some gold dust as well, but obviously that can't be centrifuged. So yeah, that's macerated or centrifuged. So that's correct. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the 1.0 of automated ore processing. It was definitely more complicated than I had anticipated. I made fucking polyethylene, but cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just run all of my ore through this now, and yeah, Damn. That feels good. Now I'll just have to, you know, separate it every once in a while. Figure out the storage situation. But yeah, I think I've covered it pretty extensively. I think we all understand how it works now. This thing is so fucking hard to make for no apparent reason. My god. But hey, whatever. I guess I knocked off that quest as well. And it only gives an LV loot bag. Come on, man. Come on. Anyways, probably a long-ass video, so sorry, or you're welcome, depending on how you feel about that. If you enjoyed it, maybe hit the like button down below, or the thumbs up one, whatever you would rather call it. And if you want to watch more, and you're not already subscribed, maybe hit the subscribe button, unless you don't want to. That's also fine. I don't really care that much. But yeah, I guess until the meantime, I'll see you later. Meow!